Members of Our Shepherd Lutheran over the years will recall that Pastor Paul had a great love affair with restaurants, and he would go out all the time to eat at restaurants, which was not healthy for him. Frankly, it's a miracle how long God let him live, given all of the thousands of meals that he ate out at restaurants that were not healthy for him. And I'm not going to pretend that I'm Mr. Super Healthy. I have committed myself to doing regular workouts to try to stave off things like high blood pressure and diabetes. And the Lord has blessed that through the years. But I like my food too. And I remember how Pastor Paul would give food reports, restaurant reports, and the people enjoyed that as part of his personality. My personality is a little bit different in that I don't eat out as much. I don't find it that enthralling to go to a restaurant. So I'm more of a eat at home kind of guy, or eat at the desk here. And my interests are more toward interesting combinations of food that give me a different flavor, a different taste. So I introduced sweet and sour duck to Indonesia. That sounds like a big deal. It was interesting because when I was there for the Word Today, they always served spicy duck everywhere in the restaurants. And one time I said, hey, I'd like some sweet and sour duck. They had sweet and sour other dishes, but not with duck. And they were like, oh, they weren't sure about that. And when I ordered it, it was fantastic. It tasted really good. And I let the men that were with me, joining me on this trip for the Word Today, they tried it, and these locals were like, this is so good. And, well, it turned out to be a sensation. And that's a story for another time. But today I'd like to share with you that God has given us many wonderful good things in nature. The food that He has given us is fantastic, but we screw it up. We process it to death. We add sugar and salt and all this other stuff. We make soda. And I'm not claiming that I'm drinking all this healthy stuff. I suck down plenty of soda too. But it just kills me. We've got products like this, Terra, real vegetable chips. Ooh, it's going to be so healthy for me. And frankly, I have to tell you, they're addictive. I can easily blow through half a bag just like mindlessly devouring this. But they're no better than anything else here. It's like 1 ounce is 150 calories. This is no better than other junk you get. And that's the way it goes. But they're really tasty. I like those. The one that I just discovered last night is a combination that is thoroughly unhealthy, but it was a very tantalizing flavor, was sea salt and vinegar. So your salt and vinegar chips, and then dip it into Southwest Ranch dip. Oh, that was really a nice combo there. And of course, plowing it in and all the calories. So don't take my advice as like sheer weight loss advice. Take it more as like taste bud enjoyment and stimulation. But in reality, I think about the beautiful gifts, the good gifts for us that God gives. We also have some fresh pears that are ripe. And boy, you have one of those pears, and it is just so pure. And you can taste the wholesomeness of it. And you can see why the Lord wanted humans to have so much better than what we stuff in ourselves now. And like I said, I'm trying not to be hypocritical. I don't have a great diet. I try to combat it with punishing my body doing workouts. But the Lord gave us an abundance of such good things in this earth. I just enjoy combining them differently, doing different tastes and sensations. So that's Pastor Doug's food report for today. Blessings.